This week, it is finally time to move on up on this addition build. We are going to be starting our ceiling/floor project. We have never built a second story before, so this should be pretty interesting. We are excited and a little nervous. We have a little bit of sheeting left to do from last week because we were dealing with some spring storms. So we're going to knock that out really quickly and then get started on our joist.
Joist. I knew you were going to say that.
Our joist.
We've established this. Come on.
Let's go back and paint up the hills. The colors may run, but we can be still. And the sky will break through the leaves like an old tapestry. And we can just be as we fly on, just like we always do. Fly on, forever is better with you.
Before we can get this fourth and final wall sheeted, there are a couple things that need to happen. Number one is that the top portion of this wall needs to be kicked out, away from me. It's slightly out of square. We are going to use a tractor to get that done. Once we manage to accomplish that, there are some 2x6 interior kind of trim pieces that go underneath our header and a couple supports beneath that piece within the interior portion of those garage door rough openings.
I trudged through the mud to find you up above. We took each other in and I had an itch, you gave me a little scratch. I'm glad they did the math, 'cause boy, we are a match. I've never been so sure when she came through the door. The smile is most definitely yours. Maybe I don't get the point across every day, but when you walk into the room, there is a bang, and I'm shooting through the roof, and then I come back down again, and I'm thankful that you let me in. When I was younger, I used to look ahead. Who would get the ring? Who would wear the wedding dress? I could see the picture, but I couldn't see her. You filled in the face of that girl. Maybe I don't get the point across every day, but when you walk into the room, there is a bang, and I'm shooting through the roof, and then I come back down again, and I'm thankful that you let me in. I'm thankful that you let me in. I'm thankful that you let me in.
All right, so the bottom floor is now completely sheeted in its entirety. Quick, simple, easy as that, right?
Easy as that.
Now that we have the bottom floor completely sheeted, that now means that we can begin to work our way upward, which means that we are now working on our floor joist. Say it correctly, it is joist.
Scandinavian.
That's right.
Also tomorrow, our patio guys are going to be here. They are going to start forming up the side steps and the stem wall, which will attach the addition to the main house. We have lots of progress going on.
Very exciting.
Take a bite. What? You got scared of the carrot? That's funny.
So the kids are brushing their teeth and they're getting ready for bed. And it's funny because when they wake up in the morning, they're always like, yeah, I just go to sleep. And then suddenly it's morning time. I haven't slept like that in 16 years. Do you remember sleeping like that as a little kid? There was no waking up to go to the bathroom. There was no contemplating everything from the night before or worrying about the day to come, which for some reason always seems way more pressing at 2 o'clock in the morning. So for me personally, I have no problem falling asleep. It's actually staying asleep that I struggle with. And it feels like sometimes I will lay there for hours, wondering if I lock the gate, if I turn down the heat, if I drop the ball as a parent, and where on earth is my birth certificate? Until I tried Dream Powder, I never thought that I would sleep through the night again. Dream Powder is a delicious chocolate-covered drink that I enjoy about 30 minutes before bed. I like mine with warm oat milk and 2 scoops of the Dream Powder. Dream Powder contains ingredients such as nano CBD, reishi mushroom extract, L-theanine, magnesium, and melatonin to help you fall asleep and stay asleep. I didn't actually realize how tired I was or how many different aspects of my life were being affected by not getting enough rest until suddenly I felt better. I was less grumbly with the kids, I was less stressed, I was definitely more patient, and I wasn't craving all that caffeine throughout the day. So if you are one of the many people that struggle to either fall asleep or stay asleep and you want to give Dream Powder a try for yourself, just click the link down in our description below and use our code GOODSimpleLiving. You are going to get 35% off your first order and then 20% off every order after that. Plus, when you subscribe, Dream is going to give you a free frother with your first order, and you can skip, cancel, or pause at any time, so there is no risk to give it a try. So definitely go check it out and use our code GOODSimpleLiving for that incredible discount. This morning I am starting my day with a morning ride with my boy Lexon here. So Lexon is my horse. This is the boy that I bought for myself, and it just feels really good to be able to focus on one horse. So I may put some time on Debbie today as well, but there's not as much pressure because she is older and she is so well trained, so she doesn't need to be ridden every single day. You can just kind of let her roam and then throw a saddle on her and she's good to go, which is great. And Lexa needs a lot of work here. He's still pretty green. He's very spirited, but he is so willing and he's such an awesome horse. I just love this guy. So we like starting our day like this. All right, so awesome morning. 70 degrees, riding the Dream horse in the mountains, spring day, hair all a mess, my ideal way. So right now what I'm trying to work with as far as Lexon goes is getting him to pick up his shoulder. So I know a lot of people are going to say, drop your hands, drop your hands. I'm actually keeping my hands really high. I'm trying to get him to pick up that inside shoulder because right now he is letting his back end push him forward and go faster and faster when I'm not actually asking him to go faster. And it's not that he's hot, it's that he's allowing his back end to accelerate his front end by dropping his front end. So I've been watching a lot of training videos, talking to a lot of trainers. They told me put my reins up higher on his neck. Seems counterintuitive, but that way you're not always asking them to stop. You're not yanking back on them to stop. You're just helping them to pick up their shoulder, and that actually is regulating his speed. So it's working very, very well. We're going to work on this every single day, and then maybe eventually out here in the pasture we can bring him to a nice lope. Right now we're just working on staying at a trot and not breaking into a full run.
All right, here we go. The time has finally come for us to attack these Joists. And by Joist, I mean Joist.
Yes, he does.
I will just continue to refer to them as Joist.
Yes.
We already marked our layout on top of this center beam here in the garage. Basically, we're going to be working on 16-inch centers as we have been. We're going to have a series of hangers that actually come off the top of this beam. The joists will be run out to each of the outer walls where they will sit on top of the walls. Pretty straightforward. Let's hope we can get this done smoothly, though. It's an incredibly, incredibly important step in this process.
See how majestic that is?
So athletic.
I know. Look at my
You gotta go around. Hey, you gotta go around.
I got like 2 inches off the ground.
Ready? 1, 2, down, up. Got it?
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, thanks. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Worst paper cut of all time. Holy cow. So this long 2x material that we have here is actually going to be the lone joist that runs the full width of our building. It's going to be at the very back side of that beam. It'll rest on that post, so it'll be supported in the middle. And basically this is going to break up the main floor. It'll be the main living space floor from the stairwell that we're going to have, since we're going to have an interior stairwell. And then there are also going to be 2 jut out sections that serve as the landing for the top of that stairwell. And on the opposite side of the building, eventually we're going to have a master bedroom with a master closet, and then that last little portion will be the master closet. So we'll get this cut, moved into place from the back side of the building with the help of the tractor, and get everything secured.
Jeremy is cutting that joist, and we heard the rumbling of a truck. My birthday present is here. So this year I got to pick out my own birthday present for my 40th birthday. I have wanted an under the TV table for a very long time, and it has arrived, and I'm very nerdily excited. Is nerdily a word? It's not a word. For the TV table, I went circle sawn. So we got that old barnwood look without that old barnwood cost. It's faux barnwood. I'm excited. All right, they are working on drilling out holes so that we can access the outlets for that TV table. I'm very excited about that. The only other thing that I really wanted for the living room and for my birthday was a fiddle leaf fig tree, so that should be arriving today or tomorrow as well. And then our living room is officially done, which is really crazy. It's taken a long time to figure out what I wanted to do with it, but I'm excited about it. So we have a very, very crazy week. My parents are arriving tomorrow, and then Jeremy's dad comes a few days later. They are coming to help celebrate my 40th birthday and Kaimani's 13th birthday. We share a birthday, which is a very fun, just special thing for my firstborn son. I love that we have this day to share together, and I'm really excited that everyone's coming. But we also have all of our concrete guys coming as well. So our patio pour, after 18 months of waiting, is finally happening, and we are so excited to have a patio for the summer. Okay, so we have, oh my God, what a chaotic day. We have a birdie in our wood stove. I'm gonna try to open it really carefully.
There's a bird in our wood stove.
A bird, there's a bird in the stove.
What?
We gotta get it out. But I don't wanna just open the door.
Is it one of those sparrows?
We're gonna be really careful. Hi, Mr. Bird. This was a bad life choice that you made here. Oh my gosh. There's
So it's just
ashes.
spilling
Oh,
out.
you're getting so dirty.
Melissa, do not let that thing go in the house.
He doesn't even care. He doesn't
It's like,
even-
oh, thank goodness.
Horrible.
It's all covered in ashes, poor thing. I wonder how long it was in there. Okay. Kenji, don't you eat this bird. Hi, bird. It's a weird day.
The random day continues.
Weird day. Okay, so they forgot the shelves. That's okay. We'll get them in a couple days, but there's gonna be shelves. But basically, we can just hide all the kids' TV stuff now. It just looks more finished. I love it. I'm excited. Back to work.
Just like we planned. Looks good. All right. It's joist number 1. The longest, toughest joist to install is in. Start working on the hangers.
sleeping every day. Things that go bump in the night, but you say I'm beside you. All my full designs caving in. You saw me out on the ledge and you said I'm beside you. I'm beside you. I'm not going anywhere.
Joist hangers are all in. We are now ready to install some joists.
Yes, we are. But tomorrow we do have our concrete forms being put in and Grandma and Grandpa are arriving, so that's a good day. We're going to spend the rest of our evening just picking up.
Buddy, what's up, man? You made it.
He likes to be in front.
So our concrete guys worked well into the day yesterday and got everything set up so that we are pouring now, obviously this morning. Really looking forward to having this done. We've gone without our side stairs leading up to that side entrance for forever now. So it's gonna be really nice to have this done.
Yeah, it is. It's just so nice to see a concrete truck here again. I'm very excited. I cannot wait till they're pouring the patio. All right, the moving of the hot tub is happening. This is a little sketchy because there's some conduit plumbing that runs straight up and it's rigid. So we need to lift the hot tub. We can't pull the hot tub, but I think they have it under control. Success. Now all we have to do once the patio is poured is get it back onto that conduit. No, it shouldn't be a big deal. We've got great neighbors, great help. What do you think?
I think it looks good. What do you think?
I think it looks like stairs, and that's exciting.
I like it a lot. Get these walls put up. Progress, Mama.
Patio next week?
Patio next week, but not until we celebrate your 40th birthday.
Let's just celebrate Kaimani's 13th birthday and skip my 40th.
You're 40.
The rest of the week was all about family. We hung out, we talked, we barbecued, and then everyone pitched in planting this year's garden. It was incredible to put the work aside for a few days and just be together. Most importantly, we celebrated another birthday shared for Kaimani and I. I welcomed my firstborn son on my 27th birthday, and every year it's been a special day that we share together. This year he became a teenager, and in the blink of an eye, he's going to be an adult. But to me,
he'll always be my little boy. From the moment that he could lift his head, he was on the go, always being silly and always excelling at everything that he tried. Whatever he chooses to be, he'll be a good one. So for my son, I pray that you find joy in this life. If there's anything that I want the most for you, it's happiness. Surround yourself with people that are as honest and as loyal as you are. I pray that life is kind to you, although I know that you possess the fortitude and the strength to overcome anything. I hope that you go out and you achieve everything that you set your mind to. But most importantly, I hope you always know that even though I can't promise that I will be here for the rest of your life, I will support you, I will be here for you, and I will love you for the rest of mine.